Damon Wayans, a name that became synonymous with comedy, charm, and wit. Born into the legendary Wayans family, Damon was destined for greatness, but he carved his own path to stardom. His breakthrough role as Michael Kyle in the beloved sitcom My Wife and Kids catapulted him into the hearts of millions worldwide. With his razor-sharp humor and impeccable timing, Damon brought Michael Kyle to life, a father who was as hilariously strict as he was endearingly loving. The show wasn't just a hit, it was a cultural moment. Families gathered around their televisions, laughing at the everyday chaos of the Kyle household, all while appreciating the subtle lessons tucked beneath the humor. But Damon was more than just a comedian playing a role, he was a master storyteller. His ability to blend laughter with heartfelt moments made My Wife and Kids an instant classic. Critics praised his portrayal, and audiences couldn't get enough of his relatable yet larger-than-life personality. Behind the scenes, Damon wasn't just acting. He was shaping the series as its co-creator, bringing his own comedic genius to the scripts and ensuring every joke landed perfectly. His efforts paid off, earning the show awards and solidifying its place in TV history. In just a few seasons, Damon Wayans had achieved what many only dream of, a lasting legacy as one of television's most beloved comedy stars. His journey from stand-up stages to the spotlight of primetime television was just the beginning of a career that continues to inspire and entertain. Damon Wayans isn't just a comedian, he's a phenomenon. With his quick wit and undeniable charm, he has a unique ability to connect with audiences of all ages and backgrounds. Whether it's his hilarious observations about family life or his impeccable delivery of a perfectly timed punchline, Damon's humor transcends boundaries. What sets Damon apart is his charisma. It's not just about the jokes he tells, but the way he tells them, effortlessly, as if he's sharing a story with close friends. His relatable humor feels like a reflection of our own lives, making us laugh not just at the situations he creates, but at ourselves. That's his gift, finding comedy in the universal truths we all experience. On screen, Damon's presence is magnetic. From his iconic role in My Wife and Kids to his unforgettable stand-up performances, he brings an authenticity that's impossible to ignore. He doesn't just play characters, he breathes life into them, giving us moments that are as heartwarming as they are hilarious. But Damon's appeal isn't confined to one country or culture. His humor resonates across the globe, reminding us that laughter is a language everyone understands. It's a rare talent to make someone feel seen and entertained all at once, but Damon does it with ease. Through his wit, charm, and universal relatability, Damon Wayans has proven that comedy isn't just about making people laugh. It's about bringing people together. He doesn't just win hearts. He earns them, one laugh at a time. After the curtains closed on My Wife and Kids, Damon Wayans stood at a crossroads. Having already cemented his place as one of television's most beloved comedic actors, he was ready to explore uncharted territory. For Damon, success wasn't a finish line. It was a stepping stone. Eager to expand his horizons, Damon dabbled in various creative projects, showcasing his versatility. He made guest appearances on TV, shows like Happy Together, proving that his comedic timing was as sharp as ever. But Damon wasn't content with just revisiting the small screen. He had bigger dreams. When the opportunity arose to star in Fox's Lethal Weapon TV adaptation, Damon jumped at the chance. Taking on the role of Roger Murtaugh, he showed a different side of himself, a balance of humor, action, and depth. It wasn't just a performance, it was a reinvention. Damon was stepping out of his comfort zone, embracing challenges that showcased his range as an actor. Yet, his ambitions didn't stop with acting. Damon continued to perform stand-up comedy, touring across the country and reminding audiences why he was a comedic force to be reckoned with. His stage presence was electric, his material sharp, and his delivery flawless, a testament to his enduring passion for making people laugh. Through it all, Damon's post-My Wife and Kids journey was more than a career evolution. It was a statement that he wasn't just a sitcom star, but a dynamic entertainer capable of mastering any role, any genre, and any stage he set foot on. Damon Wayans' decision to join the cast of Fox's Lethal Weapon seemed like the perfect next step in his career. Playing the iconic role of Roger Murtaugh, he was stepping into a legacy of action and wit that fans had loved for decades. But what started as an exciting opportunity soon turned into one of the most challenging chapters of his professional life. Tensions between Damon and his co-star Clayne Crawford, who portrayed Martin Riggs, began to make headlines. Reports of on-set conflicts painted a picture of a strained working relationship. Behind the scenes, clashes over creative differences and working conditions escalated, creating a difficult environment for the cast and crew. The situation reached a boiling point when a video surfaced, showing Clayne making derogatory remarks about Damon. For someone who had built a reputation on professionalism and charisma, the personal nature of the conflict was a heavy burden. Yet Damon remained focused, determined to deliver a performance that lived up to the audience's expectations. The challenges weren't just emotional, they were physical too. The grueling 16-hour days on set took their toll on Damon, especially as he juggled these demands with managing his health. Despite the difficulties, he pressed on, determined to honor his commitment to the series and his craft. Ultimately, the on-set drama led to Clayne's exit from the show, but the experience left a lasting mark on Damon. It was a reminder that even in the glittering world of Hollywood, the path to success is often paved with hurdles. Yet, true to his nature, Damon faced the challenges head-on, proving once again that resilience is a cornerstone of his career. At the age of 53, Damon Wayans faced a life-altering moment that would challenge his strength and resilience in ways he never imagined. In 2013, he was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, a condition that affects millions worldwide, but suddenly became deeply personal. For Damon, it wasn't just a diagnosis, it was a wake-up call. For years, Damon had been the embodiment of energy and humor, a man who thrived on making others laugh. But diabetes cast a shadow over his vibrant lifestyle, forcing him to confront the realities of managing a chronic condition. The long hours on set, the endless travel, and the demanding schedule of a performer no longer seemed sustainable without significant changes. The diagnosis prompted Damon to reevaluate his priorities. He consulted with medical experts, learning about the importance of diet, exercise, and balance in controlling the disease. Slowly, he began making adjustments, incorporating regular workouts and mindful eating into his routine. But the journey wasn't easy. The demands of a career in entertainment often collided with his need for self-care. Touring for stand-up comedy, a lifelong passion, proved especially challenging as late nights and constant movement made managing his condition an uphill battle. Despite the obstacles, Damon refused to let diabetes define him. He embraced the challenge with determination, channeling the same resilience that had carried him through decades in the spotlight. His story became a testament to the power of facing life's adversities head-on, proving that even in the face of a health crisis, it's possible to adapt, persevere, and continue to inspire. For Damon Wayans, the stage has always been a place of solace, a space where laughter reigns and stress melts away. But after his type 2 diabetes diagnosis, the demands of touring as a stand-up comedian became a unique challenge. Balancing the grueling schedule of performances with the complexities of managing his health tested his resilience like never before. Comedy tours are a whirlwind. Late nights, long flights, and endless hotel rooms. For Damon, these elements collided with the daily need to monitor his blood sugar levels, maintain a balanced diet, and stick to an exercise routine. It wasn't just about being funny anymore. It was about finding the strength to keep going. Backstage, while the audience waited to laugh, Damon often faced a different reality. Managing his condition between sets and ensuring his energy levels were stable enough to deliver the high-energy performances his fans expected. On stage, his comedic timing and charisma were as sharp as ever. But behind the scenes, the balancing act continued. Over time, Damon developed a new rhythm. He leaned on his determination and sought support from health professionals, tailoring his lifestyle to fit the demands of his career. Small victories, like eating right on the road or squeezing in a workout between gigs, became milestones on his journey. Through it all, Damon remained committed to his passion. He refused to let diabetes overshadow his love for comedy or his connection with his audience. Instead, he used the challenge as fuel, proving that even under the spotlight, perseverance and adaptability are what truly make a star shine. In February 2015, Damon Wayans found himself at a crossroads, one of the most difficult in his career. Known for his relentless drive and passion for performing, he had always approached life with boundless energy. But that month, his health delivered a stark reminder of his limits. The long hours, demanding travel, and physical toll of stand-up comedy tours had begun to weigh heavily on Damon. His diabetes, which he had been managing with courage and determination, now posed a challenge that couldn't be ignored. His body, once a reliable partner in his pursuit of laughter, was sending clear signals. It was time to slow down. Faced with this reality, Damon made the difficult decision to cancel several shows. It wasn't just about stepping back from the stage, it was about acknowledging that his well-being had to come first. Air travel, a staple of his touring life, became an insurmountable obstacle as his health struggles intensified. For Damon, this wasn't an easy choice. The thought of disappointing fans, the very people who had supported him throughout his career, weighed heavily on his heart. But he knew this wasn't a defeat. It was a necessary pause, a moment to prioritize his long-term health over the demands of the spotlight. This decision marked a turning point in Damon's life. It wasn't about stepping away from comedy. It was about redefining his approach to a career he loved. By choosing his health, Damon reminded us all that sometimes the bravest move is to listen to your body and take the time to heal. In that moment, he taught us a powerful lesson. Even the brightest stars need to rest to continue shining. For Damon Wayans, success came with its own set of challenges. As a celebrated entertainer, his days were filled with scripts, stages, and applause. But behind the laughter and bright lights lay a deeper struggle, the delicate balance between career and family. Damon was more than just a comedian and actor. He was a son, a father, and a grandfather. While his professional life soared, his personal responsibilities weighed heavily on his heart. There were moments he missed: family dinners, milestones, and quiet evenings with loved ones, all sacrificed for the demands of a relentless career. In the midst of his rising fame, Damon faced moments of profound reflection. He began to realize that no amount of applause could replace the feeling of being present for those who mattered most. His mother's health challenges and his daughter's medical needs became urgent reminders of where his attention was truly needed. The turning point came when Damon made a bold choice: to step away from the Fox series Lethal Weapon. It wasn't an easy decision. Walking away from a major role meant stepping out of the spotlight. But for Damon, it was about something far greater. It was about reclaiming time with his family and creating space for the moments that truly mattered. This chapter of Damon's life is a testament to his values. While his career brought him fame, his heart remained rooted in his family. Through his choices, he reminded us that success isn't just measured by accolades and achievements. It's also about the love we nurture and the connections we cherish. Damon Wayans didn't just balance family and career. He redefined what it means to put family first. For Damon Wayans, stepping into the role of Roger Murtaugh in Fox's Lethal Weapon was an exciting chapter in his illustrious career. The series allowed him to showcase his range, blending humor with drama and action. But by the time season 3 rolled around, Damon made a decision that surprised fans. He chose to leave the show after 13 episodes. It wasn't a decision made lightly. Damon's departure wasn't about creative differences or a lack of passion for the project. It was about something deeper: his health and his family. The grueling 16-hour days on set took a significant toll, especially as he juggled the demands of managing his diabetes and prioritizing his personal life. At 58 years old, Damon had reached a point of introspection. His mother had recently undergone surgery, and his daughter needed medical attention. The weight of not being able to be fully present for his loved ones became impossible to ignore. Damon realized that no role, no matter how fulfilling, could outweigh the importance of family and self-care. In true Damon fashion, his decision was thoughtful and considerate. He informed the producers in advance, ensuring they had ample time to find a replacement and maintain the integrity of the series. While it marked the end of his journey with Lethal Weapon, it also signaled the beginning of a new chapter, one focused on balance, health, and family. Damon's choice to leave wasn't a retreat. It was a powerful statement about priorities. It showed that even in the demanding world of entertainment, it's possible to step back, recalibrate, and choose what truly matters. His departure from Lethal Weapon wasn't just the close of a role. It was the opening of a life lived with intention and purpose. Damon Wayans has always been known for his dedication to his craft, to his fans, and to making the world laugh. But behind the scenes, his most profound commitment has been to his family. And in a moment of clarity, that commitment took center stage. As his career reached new heights, Damon faced challenges that weren't about scripts or spotlight. They were deeply personal. His mother, the matriarch of his family, needed surgery, a reminder of the fragility of time. At the same time, his daughter's health required his attention, an urgent call to be present in a way his demanding career rarely allowed. For Damon, these weren't just responsibilities, they were a chance to honor the relationships that had shaped his life. His decision to focus on his family meant stepping back from projects that consumed his energy and time, like his leading role in Lethal Weapon. It wasn't an easy choice. After all, his career had been a source of pride and joy. But Damon understood that true success isn't measured by ratings or accolades. It's found in the love and care we give to those closest to us. This period of Damon's life wasn't about stepping away from his work. It was about stepping toward his family. By prioritizing his mother's recovery and his daughter's well-being, he showed the depth of his character and the values that guide him. In these moments, Damon reminded us all of a simple yet powerful truth. Family is the foundation that holds us steady, even as the world around us swirls with activity. For Damon Wayans, prioritizing family wasn't just a choice. It was a reflection of his heart. For years, Damon Wayans lived life at full throttle. Comedy tours, television roles, and the demands of a career in the spotlight left little room for pause. But his diagnosis of type 2 diabetes forced him to take a hard look at his lifestyle and make a pivotal decision. It was time to prioritize his health. This wasn't just about managing a condition. It was about redefining how he lived. Damon embarked on a journey of personal wellness, one rooted in discipline and self-discovery. He began consulting with medical professionals, learning the intricacies of diabetes management, and understanding how his choices impacted his future. Exercise became a cornerstone of his routine. Whether it was walking, strength training, or simply staying active, Damon embraced the power of movement to keep his body strong and his mind sharp. His diet, once an afterthought in his busy life, became a focal point. Fresh, balanced meals replaced convenience food, as Damon took control of what fueled him. But the shift to wellness wasn't just physical, it was mental. Damon learned the importance of balance, of saying no when necessary and carving out time for rest and reflection. It was a lesson that extended beyond his health, touching every part of his life. This transformation wasn't without challenges. Damon faced setbacks, moments of frustration, and the temptation to revert to old habits, but his determination never wavered. Each step forward became a triumph, a testament to his resilience and commitment to long-term well-being. Damon Wayans' shift to personal wellness is more than a lifestyle change. It's a story of courage, adaptability, and the will to thrive. By putting his health first, he's shown that the greatest success is the ability to embrace life fully and sustainably. In December 2015, Damon Wayans faced one of the most daunting challenges of his life. A routine health check revealed a pituitary gland tumor, a benign but life-altering condition. The diagnosis was startling. A tumor the size of an egg, nestled in a part of the brain crucial to regulating vital functions. For Damon, the news was as heavy as it was unexpected. The decision for surgery was immediate, but it was far from easy. The risks were high, the recovery uncertain. Yet Damon approached the ordeal with the same resilience and determination that had defined his career. As the day of the procedure loomed, his emotions ranged from fear to hope, but one thing was clear: he was ready to fight. The surgery was delicate and grueling, a test not just for the doctors, but for Damon's spirit. Post-surgery, the road to recovery stretched ahead like a long, winding path. Each day brought its own battles, unrelenting headaches, physical weakness, and the challenge of rediscovering normalcy. For a man who had built a career on laughter, these moments were some of the most silent and reflective of his life. During recovery, Damon found himself revisiting memories of the stages he had graced, the laughter he had shared, and the joy he had brought to others. Those reflections fueled his resolve to heal, not just for himself, but for his family and the audience that had stood by him. Through months of pain and perseverance, Damon emerged stronger, transformed not just physically but emotionally. His journey through surgery and recovery wasn't just about overcoming a tumor. It was about gaining a deeper appreciation for life, health, and the power of resilience. Damon's story is a testament to the strength of the human spirit and a reminder that even in life's darkest moments, the will to rise can light the way forward. For Damon Wayans, recovery from surgery to remove a pituitary gland tumor was a journey marked by pain, patience, and perseverance. What followed the operation wasn't an instant return to normalcy, but a slow, challenging road filled with hurdles that tested his resolve like never before. The headaches were relentless, waves of pain that seemed to mock the quiet moments he sought for rest. Simple tasks became monumental. Moving, eating, even finding a comfortable position to sleep felt like uphill battles. For a man whose life had been defined by energy and movement, this period of limited mobility was a humbling experience. But Damon's resilience shone through. Each day, he faced his physical limitations with determination, focusing on small victories. A step taken without assistance, a reduction in discomfort, or a brief moment of peace. These were the milestones he clung to, each one a testament to his progress. During this time, Damon found strength in introspection. He reflected on the life he had lived, the laughter he had shared with millions, the love of his family, and the passion that had fueled his career. These thoughts became his anchors, reminding him that this chapter, no matter how difficult, was just one part of his story. He leaned on his family for support, drawing inspiration from their unwavering encouragement. His resilience wasn't just for himself, it was for them, for the people who had stood by him through triumphs and challenges alike. Through headaches, pain, and limited mobility, Damon Wayans proved that true strength isn't about how quickly you recover. It's about the courage to face each day with hope. His rehabilitation was more than physical. It was a reaffirmation of his spirit, a reminder that even in struggle, resilience can lead the way to renewal. As Damon Wayans lay in the quiet of recovery, far from the lights of the stage and the hum of applause, he found himself reflecting on a constant thread in his life. Laughter. Comedy had always been his anchor, a way to connect, to heal, and to thrive. But now, during his most challenging moments, laughter seemed just out of reach. The stillness of recovery offered plenty of time for introspection. Damon thought about the first time he stepped onto a stage, the nervous excitement of hearing an audience erupt in laughter. He remembered the characters he brought to life, the countless jokes that landed perfectly, and the unspoken bond he shared with those who came to see him perform. Comedy wasn't just a career, it was his lifeblood, a reflection of who he was at his core. But healing demanded patience, and patience required sacrifices. The physical pain of recovery, coupled with the emotional weight of being away from his craft, created a void. Damon missed the joy of performing, the energy of a live audience, and the rhythm of making people laugh. It was more than just a job he longed for. It was the sheer magic of transforming everyday struggles into shared moments of joy. Yet even in his longing, Damon found inspiration. He realized that comedy had prepared him for this very moment. The resilience he had built through years of navigating the unpredictable world of entertainment now served him well. Each smile, each fond memory of the stage became a step toward rediscovery. In those quiet days of healing, Damon Wayans reaffirmed his love for comedy, not just as a profession, but as a purpose. He knew that when the time came, he would return to the stage with more stories to tell and a deeper understanding of the power of laughter, both to heal and to inspire. For Damon Wayans, life has never been without its challenges. From grueling days on set to personal health battles, the road has been anything but smooth. Yet through it all, Damon has displayed an unwavering resolve, a determination to rise, to fight, and to keep moving forward. His journey with type 2 diabetes and a pituitary gland tumor could have been reasons to step back, to let the weight of adversity define his story. But for Damon, these challenges became fuel. Each obstacle was met with the same resilience he had honed over decades in the spotlight. His resolve wasn't just about survival. It was about thriving, about finding strength in every setback. Damon understood that life's toughest battles often reveal our greatest strengths. Whether it was adjusting his lifestyle to manage his diabetes or enduring the physical toll of surgery and recovery, he faced each moment with courage. His focus was always forward, on the laughter he could still share, the stories he could still tell, and the love he could still give to those around him. What inspired Damon most wasn't just his own willpower, but the people who believed in him, his family, his friends, and the fans who had stood by his side through every triumph and trial. Their faith became his motivation, a reminder that his story wasn't just his own. It was a beacon for others facing their own struggles.